Yeah. Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
Are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always with my brother Tim. And today, it's a lighter slate. A little bit. We only have one football game. We have the Monday Night Football game. Actually, we do have a decent slate between NHL and NBA. I believe we have 6 games in the NHL.
Yep, and then 10 in the
10
NBA.
in the NBA. So actually, we have a decent sized slate today. So should be a lot of fun to get into. But before we get into today's slate, before we go over what today's games, we're going to take a look back at what was yesterday. And for me, it was a profitable day, finishing up around 5-ish units here. Overall this season, actually, I finished up 6.14 units yesterday. In the NFL, I went 10-8, up 2.79 units. Did not hit with, or my losers were Minnesota first half full game, and the teaser that also had Minnesota -1 attached with Arizona -1.5. We'll get into that in just a minute. The Giants the Giants +6 and +220. The under in that Seattle San Fran game, and the Denver Broncos +10 and +335. My winners: Arizona -7 covered, Tampa Bay -10 covered, Indianapolis -8, never in doubt. Eagles after Jalen Hurts is ruled out. I wish I looked a little bit deeper into that game. I had the Eagles, obviously, to realize that they had the GOAT on their team. They got Gardner Minshew, the former East Carolina Pirate. Love me some Gardner Minshew. Got the win on that one there. The Chargers +3 and +140. One of my favorite plays yesterday comes in huge. They dominate in their win. And then the Seattle Seahawks, or the under in both the Jacksonville game and the Pittsburgh game, both come through. Thank you, John Harbaugh, for going for a 2-point conversion down 20-19 instead of having to make me sweat in overtime. That was perfect. It finished at 39 when I would needed only a field goal in overtime. So thank you, John Harbaugh, for doing that. Seattle Seahawks come through +3, +147. Cash the Hawks. So good day in the NHL or the NFL yesterday. The college basketball went 4-5-1. I'll have Tim go recap over those when I'm done with mine. Hockey went 2-2 yesterday, up 0.6 units. Islanders and Reg and Toronto Maple Leafs, both losers. Islanders lose in overtime. The Maple Leafs lose 6-3 to a Winnipeg Jets team that I wasn't particularly high on heading into that game. And the Lightning, -107. They only win 7-1, I want to say, against the Philadelphia Flyers, and the Flyers play again today. You guys will know where I'm going with that one. And then, love me some Kings yesterday, +166. They were up, I think, 2-1 with 5 minutes to go. That game ended up finishing 5-1, and that was because of a 5-minute major penalty that got Connor McDavid ejected from the game, and they scored 3 goals on that 5-minute power play. Cash the Kings +166. But the best sport out of all of them yesterday was the NBA. I go 4-0 in the NBA. I'm now profitable in the NBA. Charlotte +7 and the over 220.5 in that Charlotte game. The Rockets +3 and the Rockets +125. Rockets take care of business. Get the win for me there yesterday over the New Orleans Pelicans. Great day yesterday. Overall, finished 20-15-1, up 6.14 units. So far in December, I'm 76-68-4, up 5.74 units.
Yeah, it was a slightly profitable day on the slate. And when I mean slightly, I mean we what was it? We were up $12. Yeah, 0.12 units in on the site yesterday. Looking at it quickly, the NBA, we went 2-1. I had Cleveland plus the 4.5. That one I thought was a loser, and that because Cleveland was down like 15 at one point in the third quarter, and then all of a sudden they had a big fourth quarter and kind of worked out nicely for that one. Washington was unfortunately a loser. That one was never particularly close at any point in the game. And then Charlotte and Atlanta over. That one was quite easy. NFL yesterday was 2-3. Losses, Minnesota -7, Denver +9.5, and the Giants +6.5. Winners on the Chargers. Love that Chargers play yesterday.
Yeah.
And my personal favorite play of the day, the Washington football team on the money line got it done. So I was really happy about that one. That was a bigger play for me. I was excited for that one. NHL, we went at 2-1. Obviously missed on Toronto, hit on Tampa Bay and the Kings. And I will say the college basketball slate could have easily been a break even, maybe even a profitable one yesterday. We went 4-5-1. Losers were the over in the Denver Texas State game. I believe that one finished at like a 129.
We had 131, yeah.
And we had 131. So that one was really close. One shot and we would have been fine. Loss in Belmont and Sanford. We had the under and it went over by a little bit. Siena and St. Peter's over 127 wasn't particularly close. Valparaiso and Western Michigan over did not hit, and then Western Illinois and Central Michigan under wasn't even close. We did have the push, which that one was kind of frustrating because that one would have been the difference between our 9-game package being profitable and not profitable. If it won, it would have been profitable. Lost, not profitable. Push, not profitable. We had the over 136. It went tied 60-60 into overtime and landed exactly on 136. So that was kind of frustrating. I was kind of hoping for that one to we needed one more point and we would have been able to have a break-even / profitable college basketball day. We went 4-5-1 in that one. We went 10-10-1, but because of the Kings and the Washington football team money line, we were able to profit a whole $12 or 0.12 units yesterday. So I can't complain. It was not in the red. It was slightly in the green. So move on to today. And let's go over to the chat. We're going to actually take this off the board. And let's go. Twins, you said the Lions wouldn't get a win this season. How do you like them apples? Hold on 1 second. All right, I hope you enjoyed that.
Yay! Congratulations, Lions!
Yay, Lions! You guys don't get that kind of sucks because that kind of takes away the whole meme. But it's whatever. It happens. Back to the chat. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, do all that. Show some appreciation. Subscribe, share, show the love. We appreciate it, dude. NBA 3-1. Hornets +7. Cavs have been a covering machine. Guess where I'm going to be today? Rockets +2.5 cash. Nice. You cashed on Seattle money line, Pittsburgh money line, Chargers money line, Bucks money line. Bucks under. Arizona -7. Rams under. All cashes. Your only loss was the Wizards game. I was on the Wizards as well. It happens, but that works. All right, today's picks for the Centurion Theory. He likes Iowa, which is currently a 2.5-point favorite. Where you have them at a 5. Yeah, we don't mind that. We just didn't get around to it. Colgate first half. We have Colgate as a 24-point favorite. They're 21, so yeah, it would be a lean there. That's fine. Florida first half. Where's Florida? No real opinion. That's a 22.5. We have it lined at 22, so no real big one there. The Citadel, we like the under in the Citadel game. Liberty, minus, we have it at a 24.5. Liberty's at a 22.5. Once again, lean that way, but no real interest in it. I'm going, get it. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Let's see what Lex has to go with today. Big parlay, and the first leg's a loser. He's got Philadelphia -7.5. I will say we're not on that. Devils money line. Fine. They're 160 something. Canucks money line.
Maybe with the Kings on the second half of back-to-back, but I didn't touch that game.
over in the Mercer Coastal game. We have that one line at 139, so no value there for us. Caps and Reg. That's fine.
I'll get into that when we break down that game.
Stars and Reg. Heat -5. Bucks -6.5. Yeah, no, I'm disagreeing with a lot of your stuff, dude. But hey, good luck today. NHL over in the New Jersey game, over first period. Anaheim, Washington over 5.5. Maybe look in game after first. Colorado, Pittsburgh, Colorado, Philadelphia over. Both teams to score in first. Interesting. Dallas and Reg -1.5 money line plus under 5.5. Holy crap, you got a lot for that game. And
I've seen him on Twitter sometimes. I've seen him put up 50 plays in one day from a bunch of different games. He does. He's a high volume guy.
Well, yeah, no crap. LA and Vancouver under first period and the draw first period. Good luck. Let's eat, baby. Vikes sold that teaser. Yep.
Yeah, they did.
Lions.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Lions kind of hurt us yesterday. Houston over 132. No real feeling towards that one because we have that one lined at 134. So yeah, I guess I'll leave it that way. And then Florida run line, all college basketball. Yeah, we figured that one. Once again, that Florida game, we really don't have an opinion. Vegas and Kings. There you go. Good. Omar, you did well as college basketball. Nice, dude. Nice. A lot of chat today. Made 3 units last night, Earle. My guys, let's get it. Yeah. There you go. Wichita State was up 12. You had first half money line.
They blew it. You blew it.
Townsend versus Kent State over 130.
Towson. It's Towson.
Towson. Sorry, Towson.
He just
over 133. It would be a lean that way. We have it at 136. Just not enough value for us to bet it. A certificate, yes. First half, Liberty first half for college basketball. No real thought to it. That's just a little bit of a big spread right now. That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Kent State -5.5. We have them at -4. We would be leaning Towson. Did not bet it. Iowa -3. We're cool with that. We lean that way. We personally have no sides. I think Illy wins it. Nobody can stop Kofi Coburn down low.
Illinois.
Oh, okay. Good luck. We didn't bet that one, so Liberty staying off. Fair. Mexico, New Mexico. I'm taking New Mexico plus the points. We have the over. LOL. High volume for hockeys anyway. Fair enough. Cleveland Cavaliers +7. Dude, Cleveland Cavaliers have been my favorite team all year. Houston -18 first half.
Jeez.
Good luck. I mean, the way that Houston's been playing, they've been blowing the crap out of everybody, so I wouldn't be surprised if they are up 30 at halftime. Staying off the side in that one. Staying off this. Yeah, lean Michigan. We got the over, so it don't matter who wins to us. But we got a big slate for today, Nick. Do you want to get involved? Do you want to start going?
Yeah, I guess we can. I just wanted to mention one quick thing that I found really interesting here, Tim. I bet for tomorrow's hockey slate already. I got the Florida Panthers for tomorrow. I know this is not today's game at -103. And that's been steamed up to -133 already.
Oh, wow.
So I thought that was interesting. Within 15 minutes of the line being posted, I've already beat a 30-cent line movement.
There you go. That's not bad at all. How about some Monday Night Football to kick it off, Nick?
Hell yes. I think this is the best Monday Night Football matchup of the season. Buffalo Bills host the New England Patriots here. Bills 2.5 3-point favorites in this one here. Total of 40.5. This total continues to move down. I think this total opened up around 45, 46. Obviously, we're expecting 28.9 mile-an-hour winds, according to the weather forecast here on covers for this game. 33 degrees, 43% of participation. I know I'm becoming a weatherman now. But New England comes into this game 8-4 against the spread, 6-6 over under, 5-0 away from Gillette Stadium. On the other side, Buffalo 7-4, 6-4-1 ATS, 5-6 over under, 3-2 at home. Where are you looking at for this matchup?
Yeah, I know a lot of people, a lot of people are going to be on the Patriots tonight. That's going to be the big thing because Patriots 5-0 on the road. There's no way they lose anymore. Bill Belichick's back and Mac Jones is the nuke now. Buffalo at home. They're going to come in. They know they have to win this game to get the division back. This is a huge game for Buffalo. Huge. And I just think they're rolling. I can see Buffalo winning by 10 plus points in this game, just because Patriots. Yeah, they've been playing good football. Their defense has been fantastic. They now have got the number 1 defense in the league. But look at who they've played. Sure, they played Tennessee. That's still without Derrick Henry.
No Derrick Henry, no Julio Jones, no couple other players.
Yeah, they're banged up and didn't have most of their team. Atlanta. Cleveland, when they were all banged up, didn't have any receivers. Baker was banged up. Carolina, come on. Chargers, when they were on their down spurt. The Jets. This is just a team. Yes, they've won the last 6 games, but who have they really played that would be like, oh my God, what an impressive win? I don't really see any of them as. And Buffalo is just a team that's above all 6 of those teams that they've beaten. I just think Buffalo comes into this one and they take care of business, taking the minus the 2.5, -3, whatever you can get them at.
Yeah, just playing a little bit of devil's advocate for that one here. I'm on Buffalo as well. I got the -2.5. I will say this: New England wins the AFC East. No. They just don't win this game. They'll win when it's in New England for this matchup in a couple weeks. But to play a little bit of devil's advocate here, you said that you don't like the strength of schedule here for who do you call it? The Patriots. Okay, so you see what Buffalo's faced. They faced Trevor Siemian and the New Orleans Saints. They got absolutely destroyed by the Colts, a legitimate team. They beat New York. They lose to Jacksonville. That
was a fluke.
They beat Miami and they lose to a good Tennessee team. I'm on Buffalo. I still think this is a Buffalo game. I had this game lined at 4.5. So anything under than a field goal and under, I'm on the Buffalo side in this one here. I think New England still wins the division. I think Buffalo wins this game. But going forward, I don't know if Buffalo is a team I particularly want to back. And when it comes to next week's matchup, also keep in mind, Buffalo face Tampa Bay next week. If Buffalo loses this game, I want Buffalo next week against Tampa Bay. But yeah, I'm on the Bills in the spot -2.5. I think that this is still a very good Bills team. They're number 2 in the NFL with 29.6 points scored per game, and I think there's a potential where they can pick it up here a little bit. And I believe Alvin Kamara is still, or not Alvin Kamara. I'm looking at the Saints here from the covers page. Never mind, because I saw Saints here because it shows their previous matchup. Never mind. Bills -2.5.
There you go. I like it. Back to the chat before we head over to hockey. Kraken win tonight. I know Nick already has that one bet, but we'll keep going. Everyone humping on the Bills could be the right side. I like the Bills. Yeah. I like the under. I will say
I can't touch an under at that price anymore.
No. At this price, it's a little bit bad. But just to look at real quick the trend, divisional matchups post week 10, and let's see how they did. Okay, the Minnesota game went over. The Tampa Bay game went under. Pittsburgh game went under. Kansas City game went under. So if you went and did that divisional matchups post week 10 under, you went 3-2. I think you can make it 4-2, even though, you kind of missed your line. You wanted it at 45. The fact that it's at 41, that's probably a no-go now. But, I don't mind that at all. You like the under? Yep. Barkov practice on top of this morning. Could explain the line movement.
Yeah, Alexander Barkov could be back. That's awesome. Thank you for that.
Well, if Buffalo has 2 interceptions like last week, Patriots win. We'll see. Like in Buffalo here, a lot of people are on Patriots. So yeah, it's good to see some Buffaloes. Hello, Nick and Tim. I like the certificate. I appreciate it, fellas. That got the monkey off our back. We deserve a pat on the back. So I enjoyed that.
That being said, Who they play next week? I think I already have them bet. I'm trying to remember who the Lions play next week, but I've already got them bet.
Lions get the
Broncos.
Denver Broncos.
Yeah, I already have the Broncos minus 8.5 bet.
There you go. It's like we won a Super Bowl. Yeah, you guys are going to get... Yeah. The meme is over. We no longer get to have 2 defeated Lions teams.
Yeah.
Earle Brothers, how about that LA Kings call last night? Very nice. Let's get it. You like the Bills tonight, but New England might still get the number 1 seed. No.
New England's the best team in the AFC. It's only because it's in Buffalo. There's the reason I'm betting Buffalo.
No.
If this is in New England, I'm all over New England.
Tonight will be a run game, so who has the best run game should win. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's New England.
Should I take Iowa money line and New Mexico money line today in the NCAA? Please help me out. Personally, we have you like New Mexico money line. We have that one line at -3, so I can't really tell you no on that one. And then Iowa, I would prefer the Iowa over New Mexico. There's a little bit more value, but I would not be taking money lines. I would be taking spreads at that point. So Texas Southern versus Florida, pass. There's just no value anywhere on that for us, so we passed. But how about some hockey, Nick? I know you like your hockey. Let's go ahead, jump into it. I know somebody already mentioned this game. Ottawa Senators in New Jersey facing off against the Devils. Devils around a -175. Total of 6. What are you looking?
Yeah, looking at this spot here, we have the good old Ottawa Senators coming in 6-15-1, 9-13 ATS, 10-11 over under, 2-7-1 away from home. We have New Jersey 9-9-4. They're 10-12 ATS. They're 12-8 over under. They're 6-4-2 at Prudential Center this year. Projected goalies Anton Forsberg and Mackenzie Blackwood. And this one was probably one of my favorite games of the day, strictly because of my play here. I like the over in this spot here. We have Ottawa coming in, going over in 3 of their last 4, in 5 of their last 7, and in 6 of their last 10. They went to overtime in a 6-5 game against Colorado. 3-2 against Carolina was the only game they didn't go over. 6-2 loss to Vancouver. 4-2 against LA. So this is a team that's been going over in plenty of games. And if we look at this New Jersey team, they've gotten over in 5 straight games, in 6 of their last 7, and 8 of their last 9. 8-4 loss versus Winnipeg. A 5-2 loss versus Minnesota, a 5-2 loss versus San Jose, a 5-2 win over Philadelphia, 4-2 loss against Nashville. All their last 5 games have hit at least 6 goals. Their only 2 unders both hit 5. So this is a team that's putting up at least 5 goals a game. Combined totals for this one. I like the over 6 in this one. I think we see something similar to against that Minnesota game and the San Jose game, probably a score around 5-2. I can see 5-2 Devils being a score tonight. I like the over in this spot, and I'd also lean towards the team total over with New Jersey or Ottawa, either way. But I just don't trust this Swiss cheese defense of the Ottawa Senators as well, which is last in the NHL at 3.91 goals allowed per game.
There you go. I haven't been keeping up with the AFC seedings. That's because I'm an NFC man. I'm trying to focus on Green Bay losing and not getting that top spot during the
Arizona
Kansas City
has
game. Arizona currently has it, yes. I still think that Green Bay ends up getting that number 1 seed because if Green Bay wins out, all Arizona has to do is lose 1 game, and because of tiebreakers and because of head-on-head, they kind of have it. Right now, the top seed in the AFC is the New England Patriots. If the Patriots win tonight, they're even bigger.
If the Patriots win, yeah.
If the Patriots lose tonight, then Tennessee will be currently the number 1 seed in the AFC, with Buffalo being number 2. So we'll see with that one. I still think that Buffalo wins the division.
And if you want a prop bet here, if you like New England tonight and you like New England to take the number 1 overall seed, bet at plus 175 here. Bill Belichick to win Coach of the Year. There's your prop bet.
Oh, geez. Okay, fair enough. Kansas City starting to play better and look okay after a crappy start. Who you got winning the AFC, Tim? Buffalo or Kansas City?
Neither.
I'll say neither.
I'm going to say what I've been saying for weeks, months, whatever. Patriots and Buccaneers Super Bowl. It's going to happen. We're going to get Brady and Belichick. That's just what's going to happen. Everybody sit back and just accept it.
Nope. I'll be the contrarian one. And I think I found a Super Bowl that I would have a lot of fun watching. I want to see Washington out of the NFC.
Oh my God, you are so reaching. That is such a reach.
No, they're currently the number 6 team in the NFC, so they currently have a playoff spot, and they've been playing a lot better. On the other side, I would love to see the Cincinnati Bengals. I think that could be a really fun matchup, and we wouldn't have to see New England. We wouldn't have to see Kansas City. Wouldn't have to see Buffalo. Wouldn't have to see Green Bay, Arizona, Tampa Bay, Dallas. That would just be a fun Super Bowl. Washington, Cincinnati, punch it. Let's go.
Oh, you are high.
I'm just saying that would be fun. But seeing that we can't have anything nice, we'll end up getting the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys.
No, it's going to be New England. And it's going to be Tampa Bay.
No. You could see Ottawa winning. That's fair. Lamar Jackson can't throw and cost the Ravens the game, or maybe the coach should have caught. Yeah, they should have went for the extra point. That's fine.
I'm glad they didn't.
Under 5.5 in the Stars. Coyotes game.
I'd lean that way.
There you go. He can run though. Yeah, I know. Who has the easier schedule, Green Bay or Arizona?
I can give you that in just a second.
Green Bay has to play the Bears, Ravens, Browns, Vikings, and Lions, when the Cardinals have to play Rams, Lions, Colts, Cowboys, Seahawks. I'm going to say that the Green Bay Packers have the easier schedule to end the year.
I can give you that answer in just a second. Yep. We have Green Bay and Arizona. Green Bay's remaining strength of schedule has a combined record of 24, 35, 35 and 1, a 408 win percentage. Arizona 28, 32 and 1, a 467 win percentage. They have the 31 and 22 most toughest schedules. Number one, the easiest schedule for the remainder of the season is the Titans 22, 38 and 1. The toughest schedule will be the Cleveland Browns, 36, 23, and 1.
That's fair. I'm just quickly going through and predicting the rest of the games throughout the rest of the season to see what I can get for playoffs, just to have a little bit of fun with it. But
we'll keep it moving. We've gone over, I think, 2 hockey games and an NFL game, and somehow we're 29 minutes in.
Yep, it happens. You're right. Arizona has a 13-game losing streak in Dallas dating back to 2002.
Arizona, I'm just kidding. I have them plus 1.5.
I'm not doing any of that. Avalanche, team total over 3.5. Memphis plus 5. I like the Memphis play. Yep. Washington. Yes.
Far reach. Far reach. Yes.
Tampa
Taylor
Bay
Heineke is not taking anyone to a Super Bowl.
But I don't know New England. Yeah, I don't think New England does. You just woke up, have to rewatch the show in a bit, smash the like. There you go. They will lose to Baltimore and Cleveland, Green Bay. No, I don't think so. Georgia for the national championship. No,
I've already got that bet.
Give me Cincinnati.
Georgia minus 8 against Michigan. I already bet it, and I also have Cincinnati plus 14. I have so many bowl games bet.
Give me Cincy. Let's do this. And men, they'll lose to. No, stop it, Marcos. Be realistic, please. Patriots, no. What up, Black Steel? Arizona might lose to Rams and Colts. No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Oh, Rams maybe, but Colts.
I like the Colts. I don't know.
All right. I'll introduce the next game, and I'm gonna finish my playoff machine for the NFL, and then in between games, I can just go over that real quick and have fun.
They're in the semifinal. They haven't made the national championship yet. They're just playing Michigan. And it's because that was their only loss of the entire season they're still in.
Yeah, that was their only loss. And it was against now the number one team in the nation, so be careful. I still think Michigan should have been number one. Anyways, Anaheim Ducks against Washington Capitals. Capitals minus 205 favorites, total of 5.5. Where are you looking in this one, Nick?
This game tore me up, and I think I'm just going to completely lay off this game, to be completely honest. The Ducks come into this game 13-8-4. They're 21-4 against the spread. There may be a play for me. 14-11 over under, 4-4-2 on the road. Washington 15-5-6 or 15-4-6, my bad. 17-8 against the spread. 12-11 over under, 8-1-4 at home this year. I love both these teams. You should know that already. I have tickets in the back of my pocket for both these teams to win the Stanley Cup. This is a Washington team that I've made so much money with this season, and this is an Anaheim team that I've made decent money with this season already as well. Looking at the plus 1.5 for Anaheim, it's a minus 138. And I'm going to add that to my card. I like that 21-4 ATS record. The Ducks are just one of those teams where they're just super pesky. And that's how they're going to get a lot of their points this year, is they're going to force overtime games when they really shouldn't be. And let me add this in here. Anaheim. And I'm trying to limit my juice a little bit. So I'm not a huge fan of this minus 138. Because I actually went through and did all the math last night. My average line on the Picks and Parleys site for hockey this year is a plus 107. So minus 138. I'm not a huge fan of the price, but I had this game priced around where Anaheim should be around plus 170, plus 175 underdogs instead of plus 185. So as much as I love the Capitals here, this is just a little bit too pricey for me for them. I'm going to take plus 1.5 here with the Ducks. I don't think they win this game straight up. I think Washington wins this game, but the Ducks cover. So give me the Ducks to cover here, plus 1.5 goals.
I don't mind that at all. Almost done. Now this is just a rough thing. Ooh, I got Bengals up to number 2.
It's the AFC. I wouldn't be surprised.
That would be a nice story. Heineke like Rams. Kurt Warner from Grocery Bagger. Yeah, there you go.
And Heineke from Old Dominion.
Yep. Caps are nothing. Ducks only good at home. Not ready on the road. Ducks puck line.
Yeah.
Plus 1.5. There you go. And then Caps 3-2. There you go. Really quick before I threw it together. Obviously this is just rough, but there you go.
You have a couple of mess ups there. New England's gonna be the number 1 overall seed there.
Nope, they get the 7th overall seed. I have New England losing to.
Our show's gone long enough. Let's keep moving.
Man, you suck. Colorado Avalanche.
We're 34 minutes in.
Philadelphia Flyers. Total of 6. Colorado 150 favorite. What do you got?
I know now you're going all with me because I'm trying to move. Tim, we're 4 games in and we're 35 minutes in. We need them.
Who cares? It's our show.
Fair enough. But hypothetical playoff situations are not what we really need right now. So if you want to do that a different video, it is what it is. But Colorado 12-7-2 heading into this game, 10-11 against the spread, 14-5 over under, 5-5-1 on the road. The Flyers 8-10-4, 11-11 ATS, 10-12 over under, 4-5-2 at Wells Fargo Arena this season. Colorado coming in off of a 6-5 loss versus Ottawa. Jonas Johansson's been absolutely horrible in net, to be completely honest, with this Colorado team. I think Darcy Comfort may be back this game potentially with for the Avalanche, which would be a definite upgrade. And it's most likely going to be Martin Jones in net for the Philadelphia Flyers. And this Flyers team has been awful lately. They've lost 8 straight games. 9 of their last 10. They just lost 7-1 last night to the Tampa Bay Lightning, 4-1 to the Rangers, 5-2 to the Devils, 6-3 to the Hurricanes, 2-1 to Florida in overtime. That was the only time they've covered a puck line in their last 7 games. They lost 4-0 to Tampa Bay, 5-2 to Boston, 4-3 in a shootout with Tampa Bay. Their last win was an overtime game against Calgary on the 16th. They've gone almost a month without a win, and I'm going to continue to kick this team when they're down. I haven't liked Philadelphia all season. I said that they're going to play like a last place team in this Metro division. I didn't think they were going to be last place because I had Columbus pegged there. But geez, I mean, this Flyers team is absolutely awful. And I don't think it gets any better for them here. Give me the Avs puck line and give me the Avs team total over. And I'm tempted to also add the over 6 in general in this game. I think this is a game where Avalanche come in, score 5-6 goals by themselves, and win this game straight up pretty big. So I like the Avs in this spot.
Fair enough. Roland saying that he doesn't trust the Bengals. That's fair. I will say last week was just a bad spot for them. Chargers were 100% the spot, and they just didn't. It was just we had the Chargers. We didn't feel like the Bengals really had a shot last week. So we understand that one. I love the show. We talk about stuff, go back and forth, disagree and agree at times, but we have a hell of a sports show. There we go. Bengals are still on the bus. Yeah, Bengals were rough last week, but that's just the recency bias. Will be like for next week. I probably will be on the Bengals next week, whoever they play.
The Niners, both teams coming off of a loss.
Yeah, I'll probably be on the Bengals next week, depending on the line, but we'll see. Joe Burrow O-line has him on his back. Yeah, I know. That was a little bit rough. Yeah, Nick. What we do is talk. Let the man talk. Hello. He wants the 153 to stuff in his parlay. Fair enough.
I have no problem. If you guys don't mind laying juice like that, Colorado money line I think is the best play of the day.
There you go. First period plus a goal and a half. Over a goal and a half. There you go.
Over a goal and a half? Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Turnsy's in the chat, Nick.
What's good, Turnsy? How you doing?
I think you're right, Nick. 3-1. Totally right, Tim. Might have to ride the Bengals next week. Benglets, whatever you do. Yeah, I don't mind that. Well, we'll have to see what the line is or the lines are out, but we'll have to see. Real quick, what is the line? Line for the Bengals. To pick them. Yeah, I'm riding with them. We'll go ahead and move on. We get the Arizona Coyotes at the Dallas Stars for this game. Stars about a 130. 300 favorite.
Whoa. Yeah, I was going to say I would be slamming the Stars at minus 130. I'm slamming the Stars. Puck line.
310 favorite, total of 5.5. Nick, where are you looking?
I wish it was minus 130 on the Stars. I want to absolutely pound that line. No, the Arizona Coyotes coming into this game 5-17-2. They're 10-14 ATS, 10-14 over under, 3-10-1 on the road. Dallas 12-7-2. They're 10-11 against the spread. 7-14 over under, 8-2-1 at home this year. Arizona comes in after an embarrassing loss here against the Vegas Golden Knights, 7-1 the other night. They lost 5-2 the Wild after their 1-0 win against Winnipeg. On the other side, Dallas has been playing much better hockey as of late. They've won 8 of their last 10 games. They've won 6 in a row heading into this one here. 3-2 against Columbus, 4-1 against Carolina, 3-2 against Arizona. I see something similar to that Arizona game here. I know they've lost every single game since whatever. But I mean, to be completely honest, that plus 270 is staring me in the face. I took the plus 1.5 it was around even money when I got it. So I like this Arizona team to at least cover a goal and a half. They've been doing a little bit better with covering as of lately. They haven't done it in the last 2 games, but they did it the previous 2, and they've done it in 5 of 6 previous to these 2 non-covers. So this Arizona team has been playing a little bit better, And one thing that I really like with Arizona is the projected goalie for tonight is Scott Wedgwood, who is 3-6-2, but he has a 286 save percent or 286 goals allowed average and a 913 save percentage with these Arizona Coyotes. He's the best goalie they have on their roster. So this is a spot where I do want to back him, especially against Anton Khudobin, who hasn't had a good season at all. He's the projected goalie on covers here for the Dallas Stars, who's 3-3-1 with a 373 goals allowed average and an 873 save percentage. So he's looked really bad this year. So for me, I'm going to take plus 1.5 with the Yotes on the road here. Draw? You're going to give me the draw on this one?
Ready? Yeah! I'm taking it. That's the draw of the day. Yotes Stars plus 420. Let's get it. I'll see you at the cashing counter. Let's get it. Draw between the Yotes and the Stars. There you go. That's my the draw play of the day. So let's get it.
Love to see that.
Let them talk. Thanks, guys. Stars, Abs, moneyline parlay.
I don't mind it. I think the Stars still win, but I think Arizona covers.
Fair enough.
I think it's very similar to the Capitals game.
Yeah, Canucks money line. We'll go over that one next. I will say real quick, I did cash my last draw that I gave out, which was the Tampa Bay Boston game at plus 300. I did cash
What's
that.
your draw record? I want to know what your draw record is.
I think it's like 2-4 or something like that.
But you're up
profitable. Seeing Stars should be a classic case of a good team versus a bad team. Fair enough.
I mean, yeah.
Yotes.
They're just dangling that plus 275.
I could see the plus. Yeah, there you go. Why not? And when it draws, that kind of works even better. We'll go ahead and move on. We got 2 games left. We get the LA Kings taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Canucks around a 130 favorite in this game, total of 5.5. You've got your Kings jersey on. You cashed with them last night. You're going back to them tonight.
This is a game I didn't get to be completely honest. I was just rocking this because they cashed me a plus 160 ticket yesterday. Kings are 10-9-4 this year, with 15-8 against the spread, 8-14 over under, 5-3-2 on the road. Vancouver 8-15-2, 12-13 ATS, 8-15 over under, 3-7-1 away from or at home this season. And this is a spot here where I can definitely see the Kings coming out and playing well. There has been a little bit of a situation here with the Canucks where they're reeling here, and they just fired their head coach. They just fired their GM. So this is one thing I'm going to stay off this game because we've seen this in the past where when head coaches are fired, it gets the team to come together and play a really strong game. I can see this as a game Vancouver can win. I think Vancouver can win this game. I think they might win this game, especially with LA coming in off of a huge win against Edmonton last night. And this is just, I think, a down spot here on a second half of a back-to-back with the Kings. For me, this would be Canucks or nothing. So, which you know how I feel about the Canucks. It's about time they fired Jim Benning, which makes the Wilpons look like good owners. Actually, he was a GM, but you know what I mean. So yeah, he was absolutely horrible. They've been calling for his firing for like 2 years now since Jacob Markstrom went to since Jacob Markstrom and Tyler Toffoli left for basically nothing. So yeah, this is a spot where it's only Canucks for me, but that's no fair. Play on this one. I want nothing to do with it.
What is a draw? A draw is when it goes into overtime. That's what we're betting about. It goes into overtime. 3 units on the Canucks.
I don't hate that. I'm personally not betting it because I do not have the guts to bet the Canucks because I don't like the Canucks this season. I think they're a horrible team. But this is the time to bet the Canucks if you are going to bet the Canucks.
There you go. And he's got the Canucks on the money line. Let's get it.
I'm not final
NHL game of the day, and then we got a 10-game NBA slate that I can probably get through in about 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and Pittsburgh Penguins and the Seattle Kraken. Penguins around a -130 favorite in this game. Total of 5.5. Where are you looking in this one, Nick?
Yeah, Penguins come in 11-8-5 this year. They're 11-13 ATS. They're 12-11 over, or 11-12 over under, 6-3-3 away from home. Or away from home. Seattle 9-13-2. I can't read anything today. 12-12 ATS, 16-6 over under this year. 6-6 at Climate Pledge Arena. Pittsburgh continues their West Coast trip. They were in Calgary, they were in Edmonton, they were in Vancouver, they were in Vancouver. Now they're in Seattle. They continue their West Coast trip here, and I feel like this is a bad spot here for Pittsburgh in this game. I had this game priced closer to a pick'em. We have Seattle finally playing halfway decent hockey. They've gotten points in 4 straight games. They beat Edmonton the other night 4-3. They lost in a shootout to Detroit 4-3. They beat Buffalo 7-4, but that was an easy win for them. And they beat Florida 4-1 to give Florida their first home loss of the season there. They've also gone over in 3 straight games. So I can also lean towards an over or a team total over with the Seattle Kraken here. One thing that has really sparked my attention with this Seattle team is they're scoring goals the last few games, and they're doing it without their captain Giordano, without Jordan Eberle, and without Jaden Schwartz, which is absolutely huge. Pittsburgh's going to be continuing to miss Rust and Malkin this game. I had this game priced at a pick'em. I'm on the underdog here, Seattle Kraken. I got him at +119 last night. They're on +114. I still think there's value on that line. Release the Kraken.
There you go. I don't mind some Kraken action. Back to the chat before I head over to the NBA. Come on, man. I'm ready for some dessert. Tim, bring on what 75% of the chat is here to hear. No, I'm kidding. JK, Nick, messing with you. I figured a draw might be a tie after regulation. Yes. Yep. That's all it is. Because that's essentially the draw is a 3-way line. So you either bet Team A to win the game in the regulation, Team B in regulation, or a draw in regulation. So that's exactly what it is. You got the Pistonians first half in the league today. Well, we're going to go ahead and start jumping into the league. And Nick, we'll start off with this game.
Yeah, I'll set the table for here and toss it over to you with the Philadelphia Flyers. Wow. Philadelphia 76ers at the Charlotte Hornets here. The Sixers are 7-point home road favorites in this one, a total of 218. Philadelphia comes into this game 12-11. They're 11-11-1 against the spread. They're 8-14-1 over under. They're 7-6 on the road. Charlotte 14-11 this year. They're 14-11 against the spread. 15-10 over under. 7-2 at home this year. Do we look at the underdog here, who plays really well at home, or are we looking towards the Sixers here in this spot?
Yeah, I'm gonna start off. I am on Charlotte today plus the 7. Even though LaMelo Ball is going to be out due to health and safety protocol, Tobias Harris is questionable with an illness. He could be out tonight as well. Terry Rozier is out as well tonight. So there's a couple of injuries. But the big thing is that in Charlotte, and at a 7, I just think that's way too wide of a spread. That's too many points for a home team of the Charlotte Hornets caliber, because they still have players that have been scoring really, really well. Miles Bridges have been doing well, and then Oubre and Gordon Hayward have also been scoring the ball. I think they remain this one close. So I'm on Charlotte. As for a total, there was no way in hell I was touching this total, because Philadelphia I had lined around like a 195, and then Charlotte's through the roof. They're like a 230 plus. So there was no way I was looking at this total. It'd probably be a lean towards the under at this point, just because I don't think that the 76ers are going to play that high a pace. But I did not want to get involved with the total. I like Charlotte plus 7 today at home against the Sixers.
Yeah, looking at this spot for me here, I'm on the Charlotte Hornets as well, and I'll take it up a notch. I put a half unit at plus 235 for them to win this game straight up. They are a very, very good home team here, 7-2. They've won back-to-back games here. They've covered back-to-back games. They won straight up yesterday against Atlanta. I wish I bet their money line yesterday, but they cover, and they covered against Milwaukee the game before. I had them, in that game as well. I've been backing Charlotte a decent amount this season, and they made me a little bit of money so far. So I'm going to continue to ride the Hornets here, which I think are a little bit of a sleeper team here, to be completely honest, in that Southeast division. So maybe I kind of want to take a look at one quick future here. Southeast. I mean, 11-1. Charlotte to win the Southeast could be an interesting look.
No.
But I'm going to go with Charlotte +7 and +235 here.
That's fair. Hornets on a back-to-back with no Melo. I know that, but at home where Charlotte and even though they are on a back-to-back, they played in Washington yesterday? No, sorry.
Atlanta.
They played in Atlanta.
They won a divisional game there.
And that was in Atlanta. So they traveled from Atlanta to Charlotte.
It's not
that far of a trip. I don't think it's going to bother them that much. They're a young team. So I think they at least cover the 7. I'm not sure if I'm really interested in the money line though, like Nick is. Hornets on a back-to-back could with a young team like this, I really don't see that. 7 is way too much. 100% 7 is way too much. Sixers play deep, but this is the best offense in the league. I know LaMelo Ball is out, but this is still one of the best offenses in the league. So Ben Simmons is just done playing basketball. Yeah, and it's cost him a lot of money this year. He'll come back. It's just no team wants him right now.
Who would want a Brickmaster?
True. Sixers number 1 in the league first half spreads. Hornets near last. Yeah, I don't play first half, so that doesn't really impact me. So, but I'm on the Hornets plus the 7. We'll come back tomorrow, and if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. Let's move on.
Yeah. We get a fun one here, Tim. The Oklahoma City Thunder here are taking on the Detroit Pistons. 1 second, real quick.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, cool. We have the Pistons 5-point home favorites in this game, total of 204. The Thunder coming into this game 6-16, but they're 13-9 ATS, 8-14 over under, 2-9 away from OKC. We have the Pistons who are 4-18 this year, 11-11 against the spread though, 10-11-1 over under, 2-8 at home. I don't want to get to a side in this game. I know we have a total for this one, I believe. Where are we looking here?
Yeah, I got the over in this game. It's just I feel like the total is just too low. We have this one lined around a 211, and the fact that it's what is it at now? I got it at 204, 206 on this. It's dropped to 202.5. Well, that doesn't make me feel good, but I still think these two teams can get up and down the court and score. You're asking for what, 50 points a quarter? I don't really think that's too much to ask for from these two teams, especially when they don't play defense. It would also, as crazy as it sounds, lean towards the Oklahoma City Thunder just because they are one of the best teams against the spread this year. Yes, they just came off of a historic loss, but this is just a spot where I like the over. At 202, you're just asking for, 51 points a quarter? I think they could do that. Yeah,
I'm on the over as well. And my line says, oh, by the way, last game, I had that game lined at Philadelphia -1. So that's why I went with the money line as well. In this game, I had this game Detroit -3.5. So it would be a lean towards these Thunder as well. If I can get a 6, I'll probably jump on the Thunder as well. 202.5, though. That's a low total now. Definitely over in that spot. And I saw Turnsy said I haven't seen a total this low in years. I think we saw 199.5 with a Knicks Celtics game earlier this season.
Nope, Cavs Celtics.
Cavs Celtics. My bad.
And I had the under in that game.
And it cashed.
Yeah, it did.
This has been a historically low scoring year as well, so that's one thing to keep in mind. But yeah, I mean 202.5. That's a ridiculously low total. So I'll take the under in this one. No way I'm touching a side in these games. This is an absolute bum fight.
Also, keep in mind, another one of the main reasons I stayed off of OKC, SGA remains out with a concussion. Will not be available. So, there you go.
I got an interesting question for this game real quick, though.
Okay.
What's the line for this game if they didn't lose 152-79 in their previous game?
Probably pretty similar.
Really?
Maybe a 4.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. over in this game. Hi, Mr. Nika. You like Charlotte? They did good last night. Hey, I don't mind Charlotte. 1-800 on the Detroit game. Yeah, it should be
1-800 Detroit game.
You know, well, that's for any Detroit game. So, 202 has to go over. Yeah, we saw 199.5 against with the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics earlier on this year, and that one went under, and I had the under. So, Thunder's on a 7-game losing streak. Or actually, they're 1-9 the last 10. So, but they've covered in 6 out of their last 10 games. At least the Red Wings are playing good hockey.
They are. They're playing really good hockey.
There you go. Good morning. Maybe Pistons motivated by the Lions win. I would not put that into my handicapping.
Nope, I wouldn't know.
We'll go ahead and move on to this game.
I will value, they're going to play better because the Lions won, in the same category as, I'm going to back this team because in their last 4 Thursdays in the middle of July with a temperature between 36 and 38 degrees, they're 4-0. No, I don't care. But we'll move on here. I digress. Pacers are hosting the Wizards here. Pacers 5-point home favorites, a total of 211 in this game. Wizards come into this game 14-10. They're 12-12 ATS. They're 10-14 over under, 6-7 away from home. With the Pacers coming in 9-16, they're 12-13 ATS, 11-14 over under. They're 6-6 at Gamebridge Fieldhouse this year. Where are you looking at for this matchup?
Yeah, I'm on the Pacers. Minus the 5. I was on Washington last night. They're on a second leg of a back-to-back, and they looked bad last night against Toronto. So this is just not a team I'm necessarily interested in going after right now. Washington has definitely been struggling. They've lost now 3 out of their last 5 games. Their only wins Minnesota and Dallas. I guess those are okay wins. They've lost. They've not covered in 7 out of 10. They've lost 6 out of 10. This is just a Washington team that's struggling. Indiana, they're not playing necessarily that well either. They've actually lost their last 4 games. They covered in one of them, but I just think this is just a situational spot where I like the Indiana Pacers to get the job done. Both teams have looked bad, but at home, Washington on a second leg of a back-to-back. I want Indiana.
Yeah, I stayed off this game. I have this game priced at Indiana minus 4.5, so at 5.5. I guess it's a little bit of a lean towards the Wizards in this spot for me personally, but I'm not betting this game. I feel no need to bet 2 struggling teams, but if I were going to bet 2 struggling teams, I would want points rather than laying points with either of them.
Fair enough. Back to the chat. Kings, puck line, or the under?
Pass.
Oh, that pipe dream capping.
That's the Thursday with the temperature between.
Oh yeah. Pacers easy. Pacers. Warriors on the second leg of back-to-back. Washington 1-800 gambler. I don't think so. Not yet. This is a backwoods game. 100% correct. Washington looked bad. Give me Indy. You like Indy?
Indy hasn't looked any better.
Under. Lean towards the under. Nothing crazy though, because Washington's been a heavy under team this year. Move on to this game though, Nick.
Memphis Grizzlies are at the Miami Heat in this next one here. Heat 5-point home favorites in this one. Total of 214. The Grizzlies are coming into this game 13-10. They're 14-9 ATS. They're 13-10 over under. They're 5-5 away from home. Miami is 14-10. They're 14-10 ATS. They're 15-9 over under. They're 6-3 at FTX Arena this year. Where are you looking at for this matchup?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the hot team right now. The hot team at the moment is the Memphis Grizzlies. Since they've lost Ja Morant, when was the last time Ja Morant played? Against Atlanta. Since they lost Ja Morant, win against Sacramento, win against Toronto, win against OKC, and a historic one at that, and a win against Dallas. They covered all 4. They've been winning and more winning. This team has been solid, and even without Ja Morant, they've been playing really well. On the opposite side, Miami, I cannot say the same. Miami is 2-3 their last 5 games, and they covered in their 2 wins, but they're against Chicago, which Chicago is on the second leg of a back-to-back, and Indiana, which give or take. This Heat team is struggling. Bam Adebayo is going to be still out for a while. Jimmy Butler is questionable. I'm going to mark him out until I can rule him in. I'm on Memphis plus the 5 and a sprinkle on the money line. I think they get the job done today.
So is Bam Adebayo out for the rest of the regular season?
He is out indefinitely, so that means he's going to be out for a while. But it's not. It means that there's no real timetable for it. He could be back later on in the year.
And second question there, do you think that Atlanta is going to compete in this division?
Yes, they should be able to compete in the division, yes.
Okay, I'm tempted to take Charlotte to win the division at 11-1.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. I just want to talk that over there because they're all – well, I didn't give my play.
Oh, sorry.
I pass.
Okay. Back to the chat. Colorado money line, Bills money line. Yes to both. Memphis dropped to 4.5. They did, which is nice for us. I'm on Memphis plus 4.5 or plus 5. So Heat minus 5. I just don't see it, especially if Jimmy Butler gets ruled out. This line's moving to a 2. So grab Memphis now before Jimmy Butler gets ruled out. I like the Grizzlies, but Jimmy Buckeyes questionable, maybe back. I don't think he will be. I don't think he will be yet. Grizzlies and the over. I like both sides. Yes. That looks good to me. He 6-3 at homes. Law of average. Memphis due for a loss. 5. Yeah, they would be due for a loss if Miami's 2 big players weren't out. Most likely, Jimmy Butler probably. I'm going to go on the limb and say Jimmy Butler won't play. So just be careful because Jimmy Butler is the big thing. I think this is I think that they would need to. I think they need him in order to win this one. So if he's in, then I'm not liking my bet as much. But if he's not in, I'm liking it. Mavs, OKC, Toronto, Kings. Not going to compare them to the Bucks, Cavs, Nuggets. I mean, sure, I can compare it to the Bucks, Cavs, and the Nuggets. Bucks have been shaky. They're a little bit better now. They're 15-9, but you know what? They've been playing a lot better. Cavs are just a covering machine, and the Nuggets have been an absolute mess. So. Yeah, I mean, yeah, slightly better, but Miami is they're still missing their big players. So until Butler's back, I can't really back them right now. Atlanta won't turn up until the season. Yep. Houston, you're doubling down in college basketball. Good luck. Good luck with that one. Over Ducks game or Caps money line, which is better, Nick?
Ducks plus a goal and a half at minus 140.
There you go. You're right, Tim. Jimmy may want extra rest, so early in the I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Because who does I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Who does the Heat play next? Because that could be a big impact on whether or not when the Heat play next and who they play.
And do you think the Heat really care about what seed they're gonna get in the playoffs, or do you think they're a team that just wants to make it there first?
They'll make it there first. I think
it doesn't matter. They don't care if they win the division or not.
No, they I don't know. We'll see. Their next game is on the 8th, and it's against the Milwaukee Bucks. So yeah, I could definitely see Jimmy Butler sitting out this game against the Grizzlies so they can play against a big Eastern Conference opponent in the Bucks. So yes, Butler most likely sits. Memphis wins this game straight up. Memphis, yes. There you go. Speaking of the disaster of the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, 4-point home favorites are the Chicago Bulls here hosting the Denver Nuggets. Total of 216.5. Looking at this matchup here, Denver comes in 11-11. They're 9-13 ATS. They're 11-11 over under. They're 4-7 away from Ball Arena. Chicago comes into this game 16-8. They're 16-8 against the spread. They're 11-13 over under. They're 7-4 at United Center this year. Are we looking at hopping on the Bulls here? Are we looking towards Denver? What are we looking here?
I'm looking at the over. And I think I got it at a good line. I got it at 216s up to 217 now. I have this one lined around like a 222. Denver's been scoring, and their defense has really gone downhill since Michael Porter went out. And the Bulls can score. The Bulls have been scoring in bunches lately too. Looking at the two teams, yeah, they've been a little bit struggling towards over-unders. But looking at the Nuggets, they've gone over in 9 out of their last 10 games. The only game that they did not go over was against Philadelphia, and that one was a 192. So that one went way under. But since then, all overs for Denver. On the other side, the Chicago Bulls have gone over in their 3 out of their last 5 games, and they've been scoring in bunches as well, and they have not been playing that well of defense. So now this one is a spot that I really do like the over in this one between the Denver Nuggets and the Chicago Bulls. I think this one gets into the 220s.
Fair. Yeah, I'm on the same thing. I'm on the over in this spot. As you guys all know, we do our totals the same way. So no really need to break that down there. As for a side in this game, I had this game priced at 4.5. It's 4, so I guess a half-point lean towards the Bulls in this spot, but I'm not touching this game. As a side's perspective, I'm on the over there.
It'd be a lean towards the Bulls, but I like the over more. Bulls and the over. Bulls. Just want to see spicy nugs get grilled. I'd rather see the Nuggets win this game, but I think this one just goes over. We'll go ahead and move on. We got 5 NBA games left. We'll move on to this one, Nick.
Yeah, the Atlanta Hawks are at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota 2.5-point home favorites in this game with a total of 220.5. Atlanta 12-12 record, 10-14 ATS, 12-12 over under, 4-8 on the road, 11-12 for the Timberwolves, 11-12 over under, 9-14 over or 11-12 ATS, 9-14 over under, 7-6 home record. I can't speak. You speak, please, because I can't speak.
No, this one I passed on. It was one of the 3 games I did not get to today. It would be a lean towards Minnesota. Both teams have been just really hot lately, and I didn't want to fade either one. The only reason I would lean towards Minnesota, they've been sharp, but Atlanta's been bad on the road. So we'll see. We'll see about that. And I'm just going to be passing on this game, lean towards Minnesota. And then as for a total, I had this one lined around at 220, so no real total for this one either.
Yeah, I do have a play on this game. I like this one here. I had this game power ranked at Atlanta minus half a point. So I'm going to take Atlanta plus the 2.5, and I'm going to have a half unit on the money line here. I got them at 3, actually. I got +3 and plus 130. I like the Atlanta Hawks to win this game straight up. In this spot, even though they've struggled on the road this year, I think that this is an Atlanta spot here. Even though they're on the second half of a back-to-back, I had this game power ranked closer towards a pick'em, and I'm not a fan of this Minnesota team, who has not covered in 2 of their last 3 games and 3 of their last 5. So give me the Hawks in this spot here, +3 and plus 130.
There you go. Back to the chat. I want to go over in the Timberwolves game. I wouldn't mind that, but there's no real value on it, so I'm not betting either side. But they both losing. No, they're actually doing. Both of them are actually doing quite well lately. Under. Yeah, I guess you guys will split on that one. Howling with the Wolves. Ow. There you go. Hawks on a back-to-back hard-fought match against Charlotte last night. That's another reason I would be on Minnesota, but. McDavid could be suspended for his hit to the head of the Kings player last night.
Yeah, he boarded Kempe and he got ejected for that hit. And he mentioned that in the group chat here, and I said bring that into ESPN. I'll talk about that there. And this news right here, I've already bet the game, and I'm going to do something I haven't done I don't think I've ever done in the ESB show for at least hockey. Is I'm giving a play out for tomorrow. I'm putting this official now because if he gets suspended, this is going to be minus 120, minus 130. The line's going to move that much if Connor McDavid's suspended for this game. Now, granted, this could be the NHL, so this could be a little, but I think that if he's suspended in this game, it's a minus 120, minus 130. So bet the Wild now. So when he gets suspended, or if he gets suspended, you get a plus 111. I got it even money. Somehow this line jumped up after I bet it. But if he gets suspended, this will be a minus 120, minus 130 rather than plus 111. So hop on the Wild now.
There you go. There you go. both 2-game losses. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I just see that they're both 7-3 in their last 10. That's what I saw. I'll take the points with the Spurs. 4-game against the spread wins. I'll ride. We'll see. I'll get to that one in a minute. Let's go. Oh, wow. Surprise. McDavid does have a history of suspension.
He's not
for
Brad
a
Marchand,
hit
but
to
he
the
does.
head. For a hit to the head. That's cool.
Yeah, he hit Kempe last night.
Sorry, I meant to try to mute my mic and I didn't in time.
Yeah, I got you.
But we'll
Thanks
go ahead
for
and
that
move
info,
on.
Terry, though. Thank you for that info.
Yep, 100%. We'll let you introduce.
You're saying?
Introduce this game.
Oh, yeah. Cleveland Cavs are at the Milwaukee Bucks here. Bucks 6.5-point home favorites with a total of 215 in this game. Cleveland 13-11 this year, 17-7 ATS, 9-15 away from home, or 9-15 over under. Wow, 8-4 away from home. The Bucks are 15-9. They're 11-13 against the spread. They're 9-15 over under, and they're 8-4 at home this year. I know you love what you love. Just tell everybody what you're on.
I'm on the Milwaukee. No. I think if I have a current favorite team in the NBA, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the only reason why I say that is they are the second most profitable team in the league. The most profitable team in the league plays later. That's Golden State. Golden State's 16-6-1 against the spread. Cleveland 17-7 against the spread. Second best team in the league in terms of ATS. I'm just going to keep riding. 6.5 points is way too much. And stay tuned for game time decision. Giannis Antetokounmpo is questionable today with his calf injury again. He has not played since the first. He's missed the last 2 Bucks games. I could see him missing another one, especially that Bucks knowing that the Miami Heat come up next for them in Miami. So this could be a really, really big spot for Giannis to go out. So grab the Cavs now. If Giannis is out, this line moves to like a 3.5. So Cavs plus 6.5, and I already sprinkled the money line at plus 225. That is the underdog of the day for me. Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've been making me money all year. They're going to be doing it again tonight.
All right, I have one question for you before I add the Cleveland Cavaliers to my card.
Okay.
What are the odds that Giannis is out tonight?
Giannis has missed the last 2 games with his calf injury, and he's still a little bit banged up. I know this is a home game against Cleveland, but the Milwaukee Bucks play on the 8th against Miami, and at this point in the year, they don't want to risk anything with their big superstar. So this one, I would give Giannis being out about a 70-75% chance, just because of the situation around it, and they probably don't want to hurt him even more. So my guess, Giannis most likely out tonight. Stay tuned for game time decision. I'll have the complete report on him, Jimmy Butler, and all the other big players in the league.
Yeah, it's saying here they wrote this on December 5th. He's questionable for Monday's game. He has missed the last 2 games due to right calf soreness, but he seems to be trending towards the right track since he was doubtful ahead of Saturday's game against Miami. If he's unable to return Monday, then blah, blah, blah. We'll get official. Give him to me. I'll take the Cavs here plus 6.5. I'm not going to go full. I'm not going to go money line on them here, but I'll go plus 6.5 with the Cavs.
And at the end of the day, the Cavs are the second best team against the spread. That's the big thing for me. So
I'm making this play strictly because I think that Giannis can be out. That's the only reason why I'm making this play, because I had this game priced at 6. So I don't see that much value here with the Milwaukee Bucks or with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm just hoping Giannis is out.
Yep. My book doesn't release tomorrow's games till late. Annoying. Yeah, that sucks.
Our lines for hockey have already been released for tomorrow.
Cavs and the points. Today's Giannis' birthday. You know how much I care about players' birthdays. I couldn't give 2 craps about whether or not they play on their birthday.
Because they're 4-0 on their last Thursdays in the middle of July.
No, I will say there is one.
Mike Trout.
Yeah, Mike Trout. Mike Trout to hit a home run on his birthday. There's a history of him hitting home runs on his birthday. Other than that,
he hits home runs almost any day.
I don't care about players' birthdays into my handicapping, because Giannis could be out today. So we'll see. We'll see. And the over. An over in a Cavs game. That's a little bit bold. But Cavs are both teams are heavy under trending teams. Granted, 3 out of the last 5 games for Cleveland has gone under. So careful with the over in that game. But good luck. Cleveland on a back-to-back, Bucks all the way. Cleveland's a young team. Their main people are Garrett Allen's a little bit up there, but not that much. Garland, Mobley. Ricky Rubio's up there, but CD Austin, their players are young, so I don't see the back-to-back really getting to them that much. And it's a 6.5-point spread. I think they can cover that. I could see them just finding him. That could be an idea. Maybe over in the Bucks. That is just a really bold take to want to take the over in a Bucks game. I would lean towards the under. I would really, especially with how well defensively this Cleveland Cavalier team plays. Their defense is the second best in the league. Statistically, defense. Cleveland, 102 points a game. The only team that has a better defense is Golden State at 100. Golden State, Cleveland, Denver is back up to number 3. Miami and Utah. Those are your top 5 defenses, and you're telling me that you want an over in this one? I really don't think so, especially if Giannis is going to be out or has a decent chance of being out tonight. I'd be on the under in this game, but I just like Cleveland more than anything else in this game. So Bills money line, first half. That's fine. I like it. That's my point. Yeah, exactly. We got, 3 games left in the NBA? We'll get to move on to this one, Nick.
Yeah, San Antonio Spurs are at the Phoenix Suns in this one here. Suns are 8-point home favorites with a total of 217 in this spot here. San Antonio 8-13 heading into this game, 12-9 ATS, 9-10-2 over under, 4-7 away from home. The Phoenix Suns, they're having a decent year. They're 19-4, 12-11 against the spread, 10-13 over under, 10-2 away at home this year at Footprint Center. Are you looking at the Suns at all in this game? Or are we looking to back the Spurs? What are we looking here?
We're looking at a total, and that total is under. I got it at a 218. And it's dropped to 217, now even 216 on our book. We beat a line movement. But I have this total around a 211. Booker's going to remain out for the Suns. I just think it's I wouldn't mind the Spurs plus the points. Because, yes, the Suns are winning, but they're not covering right now. They actually just got their win streak snapped, so I don't know how they're going to react after that. Could be just a good bounce-back game. They continue on their winning ways. I will say the Spurs are not too good of a team. I was on the Spurs plus the 9.5 and the money line against Golden State the other day. But this is a really I feel like this is a good spot for an under. I could see this one being very defensive, especially without Booker. I could see this one being a 110, 100 type game and go under the total by a couple of points. So I got the under in this one, lean towards the Spurs as well.
Yeah, at this spot here, let me see what my line was. I have this game Phoenix minus 9.5. So it'd be a lean towards the Suns in this game, but I'm on the under as well in this spot. I would also lean towards the team total under San Antonio. I think this could potentially be a flat spot after competing the way they did against Golden State in that game. So it would be a lean towards the Suns, but I have the under. I think I got it at 218. So I beat a 2-point line movement on that one there. So under 218 for me in this spot.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Markel is on the Spurs. He grabs him plus the 8. I like it. I think this one remains close, but I like the under in this one even better. And actually, that's my last play in the NBA tonight. But we'll go ahead and look at the last 2 games, though.
Yeah, LA Clippers at the Portland Trailblazers in this one here. The Clippers, are 3-point road favorites with a total of 216 in this game. Clippers come into this game 12-12, 10-14 against the spread, 11-13 over under, 3-5 away from Staples Center. We have the Trailblazers who are 11-13 this year. They're 9-14-1 against the spread. They're 12-12 over under, and they're 10-3 at Moda Center this year. Where are you looking at for this spot?
Yeah, I will say I passed on the last 2 games of the day. If anything in this one, it would have to be a lean towards Portland just because they've been a really good home team. But Portland's been struggling lately. Injury report, Damian Lillard remains out today. CJ McCollum okay, he's probable with a rib injury, but he's a little bit beat up with a bruised rib. This one's just a pass for me. It could be a lean towards the under. I think this could be a very ugly game where a team wins 97-96 or something like that, and it's just like really ugly back and forth. Whoever doesn't want to lose the game more wins. So this one's just gonna be an ugly one. I'm passing on this one.
Fair enough. Yeah, I passed on this one as well. I had this game handicap Clippers -3. It's Clippers -3, so no action.
There you go. Colorado money line all the way -190 all the way to -185 was 160. Wow. No, you guys got to kind of at that point you got to take the puck line. Still go money line.
Yeah,
no,
well, I was on the puck line. I think because they just it's either just Colorado's taking a lot of money because they're facing a really bad Philadelphia team, or Darcy Comfort is now projected to be a goalie tonight.
Yep,
which is huge over Giannis Johansson.
Yep, over Wizards and Pacers. That is another bold one. Miss Danica, the only thing is, yes, Washington's actually been going over quite lately. They've gone over in 4 out of their last 5. But Indiana, they've been going. I guess this is just a spot that I'm just not. Washington's been really good defensively. Could this one easily be a 120 to 118 type game? Yes, the Pacer game can. Could it also be a 90 to 87 game? 100%. So I just had no real handle on that game, so I just decided to pass on it. 215 on DraftKings. I still pass on this one. Over in the Clippers game, that one's bold as well without Dame. I don't know. We'll see. Spurs Suns 215. At that point, I'm still on the under because I have it around a 211, so that's at the bottom of my food chain. But I love that the line's moving like that. I got 218 on it. NBA is starting to go over. It is.
Numbers are starting to adjust themselves.
They are, because looking at league trends, unders are still hitting at 54%, but that's not the 60% that they've been hitting at to start off the year. So it has been starting to trend over lately, but we'll see. Recently, yes. Lillard wants to be a Knick. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. Final game of the day, and woof, I don't like this one.
You might not, but I do. We have the Golden State Warriors hosting the Orlando Magic. I believe this is up to a 16 now for the Golden State Warriors as they continue to get bet. Total of 219 in this spot here. Magic 5-19, 11-13 ATS, 12-12 over under, 3-11 away from home. We have Golden State, who's 19-4, 16-6-1 against the spread, 6-16-1 to the under this year, and 12-2 at Chase Center so far this season. This is, I think, the best team in the NBA. I think that's not really negotiable right now, right? Yes. Golden State's the best team in the NBA.
Them and
Where
Phoenix.
Are you looking at for this one? Where are you looking at for this one?
Well, them and Phoenix, but Phoenix when Booker's in. If Phoenix doesn't have Booker, they're not the same. For this one, I've kind of made it a rule this year. I don't really lay more than 10 points in the NBA. In college, no problem. I can lay 15, 20. We've laid 30 points before this season. But in NBA, these are still professional teams. And I'm not laying 15 points on Golden State. Can Golden State win by 40 tonight? Yes, they could. Could they also win by 6? Yes, they could. This is a spot where I'm staying off this game entirely, just because there's so many different variables that you can get in this one, and especially with games that are this widespread, because it could be a blowout and it could be a 100-73 game for the Warriors at the end and go way under the total, or it could be similar to that Memphis OKC game where one team scores in the high 130s, 40s, 50s area, and then Orlando scores like 100. And then it's just a really wide spread and goes way over. I am not necessarily interested in this game. I am not laying 15 points on the Warriors. Even though they are at home against a bad Orlando team, this was just a pass for me. There's no reason for me to get to this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with that there. I laid the points here with the Warriors at 15 is what I got it at because I had this game at 18. I think this should be an even wider spread. I think this game has 111 to 80 written all over it. Like it has one of those type of games there. Warriors are just gonna do Warriors things. I don't hate the team total under 101 for the Magic tonight. That's I think high for this matchup here. I don't think they crack 90. Maybe.
I like that. I like the under.
That's a play I potentially want to add to my card later in the day. But I'm on the Warriors minus 15 in this spot here. I think they absolutely just cruise in this game. I think Warriors by 20, 25 points in this game, an absolute blowout.
Yeah, I just can't lay it. I just can't lay it. That's just not that's not how I bet NBA. College, different story. You can get a big school against a little pipsqueak school and you can get a 50, 60, 70 point game, and that's like, whatever. But in NBA, I can't really lay that. So that's just my thoughts on it. It happens. So we'll see with that. Like the Warriors first quarter -5, like that I would be okay with. I would even more go towards that or the -9 at halftime. Because could I see the Warriors being up 25 points at halftime? Yes, I can.
Yes.
So Illinois college basketball to beat Iowa. We lean Iowa, did not bet it. So that's what our thoughts on it. Golden State minus, that's a lot of points for the NBA. First half and full game, Orlando team total under. Orlando team total under has been something I've been riding all year, along with Oklahoma City and Detroit team total unders. And I got the over in that Detroit-Oklahoma City game. So, but that is all of the games for today. We've made it through only an hour and a half. We did well.
Yeah.
Went off on a little bit of tangents, but I liked it. It was a fun show.
Yep. Yeah, and give me the Orlando Magic team total under 101. I just added that to my card. I'm going to put that in my place here. I was staring at that. I'm going to add it. Team total under 101.
I'm going to add this as well, because I did bet this one as well. There we go. Cleveland money line plus 225, half a unit. I did add that to my card. So there you go. 1-800-GAMBLER upset coming. Would I be surprised if we came back tomorrow and Orlando won? Yes, I would. That's kind of crazy. That's a little bit bonk. That's a little bit too much. But no. But that's everything for today. Actually, I forgot to run the bumper. We still got some people here. Guys, stay tuned. Be 2 seconds.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
I like running her bumper. She was so excited to do that. But yeah, website up and running. Even if you guys don't go and buy anything from it, go check it out. Go look around the site a little bit. We're excited that it's up and running. And yeah, if you guys are interested, the EarleSportsBets.com/promo, $49 for a week pass. We've been hot in college basketball. Not the past 2 days, but we've been hot in college basketball. And we've been profitable big time last 7 days, 30 days, whatever it was. What are we? Just to give an idea, $12 yesterday, up 19 units the last 7, 10 units the last 30, 5 units all time since we started on the site. So we've been hot, and we're going to keep riding it. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We are trying to reach 1,500 subscribers by the end of the year. We are currently sitting at 1,453, so 47 subscribers by the end of the year. If you guys can help us out, we appreciate that. Share us out everywhere as nice to your mom, dad, grandma, and your mail lady. Make sure you tell that mail lady. And then speaking of picks and parlays, links in the description: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, and our merch along with the Earle Sports Bet site. Speaking of picks and parlays, Craig did his show earlier. Me and Nick live now. Higgs probably just went live. Lenny at 1:30, Manic Monday. Get your 3-team parlays together. Congratulate his Lions. And then 6 o'clock, game time decision. A lot of big injury news that's going to be coming out later on today, so stay tuned for that. And there's going to be a couple other free pick videos and stuff coming out tonight, so make sure you check out all that stuff. Earle Sports Bets, picks and parlays, and winning free picks, all of those, following them. Good show tonight. Thanks, of course, Marcos. Warriors, last game was pathetic. Who did they play? Spurs. I was all over the Spurs. They like the Patriots and the over today for football, but I don't know. I'm going to stick. I like the Bills and the under, so good luck. This one's confusing. Patriots have been, they have been. We'll see. Smash the like button. Yes, smash the like button. And then Ottawa.
Interesting.
We'll go ahead and do a recap and then head on out for today. For me, I do like Buffalo. Don't know where that went in the scroller. Buffalo minus 2.5. And then for NBA, Charlotte plus 7. Oklahoma City and Detroit over. Indiana minus 5.5. Memphis plus 6 and plus 5. Denver, Chicago over 216. Cleveland plus 6.5. Sprinkle on that money line. Spurs and Suns under the 218.
All right. Yeah, for me, Buffalo Bills Mafia minus 2.5. Hornets plus 7.5 unit on plus 235 for them to win the game straight up. Over in OKC and Detroit. Over in Denver and Chicago. Atlanta plus 3 and plus 130. Half unit play on the plus 130. I added the Cavaliers plus 6.5. I like Phoenix and San Antonio under. The Warriors at minus 15, along with the team total under 101 for the Orlando Magic. In the NHL, over in the New Jersey Devil game, Anaheim plus the goal and a half. I also like the Avalanche puck line, which now I got the puck line at plus 160 for the Avalanche, Tim. It's now plus 125.
There you go.
I like the plus 1.5 with the Arizona Coyotes around even money, and release the Kraken on the money line tonight around plus 115, plus 120.
There you go. Bye, Mr. Nika. Week pass, no 1-800-GAMBLER. There you go. I did put the link in. That's Higgs Stream. Go over there. Say ESB sent you. ESB says hi. And Nick, go ahead and finish out the stream for today.
Yeah, but that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we go live here at ESB, which is every single morning, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about do it for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here, as always, with my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys, and good luck.